is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto, crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up, really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up, really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up, really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up, really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up, really high.
Sorry to keep that going. Wall Street Pete's Crypto in Crypto. Want to learn how to make Crypto in Crypto? Well, you hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate you very much. Come on over instead of just watching. Be a subscriber, right? Every day you're coming over and you're sneak peeking us. Cut it out. You know you like the channel. You know you're interested in what is going on. And yesterday, well, only a few of you were able to watch this video. What is that? That's our prey. You want to be like a lion, right? You want to attack. Now, let's analyze this before we play yesterday's video 24 hours ago, as we go live almost every day, or about this time every day. If you pay attention, definitely to mention there is a price currently at 43,141 is the current price, and we have a swoop that comes all the way up. I said all the way up. It's possible. So probably about this tip is the right shoulder. What I say next is interesting. Around 45,000, we got to be careful. There's a big chance for this. So we're going to watch. I'm going to talk about my buyback and how and how this bullish momentum could just change everything. Listen up. You like that analogy. I wish I would stop doing that. But that's what we're doing here. We're stalking our prey. That's what we're stalking right now. And this particularly looks like a really bullish pattern. The more and more I look at the head and shoulders, the more and more I now become bullish. Now, I will tell you, yes, Wall Street Pete's kind of flipping. Looking at the charts, though, maybe we could do a little more for you before we leave on you like this. So I hope you like that analogy. I wish I would stop doing that. But that's what we're doing here. We're stalking our prey. That's what we're stalking right now. And this particularly looks like a really bullish pattern. The more and more I look at the head and shoulders, the more and more I now become I can't believe that we've been sitting here this whole time with no sound. That's pretty bad. Now I got to go all the way back to the YouTube video and say, hey, we've had no sound the entire time. Thank you so much. I have not been seeing what's going on, and we've been talking about a lot of stuff here. We were talking about breaking out of this pattern. Oh, man. That's what sucks about muting when you're showing a video. So the whole time we were showing a video, basically I've been saying is that the left shoulder was showing us a pattern here that makes sense. We were getting a right shoulder. Perhaps we could have dipped out of here, but this pattern was what we were waiting on. And how many times have I showed this symmetrical pattern? No, I showed it yesterday for the very first time. Thank you so much, Mr. Chuck and Big Daddy, for letting me know that we had no sound for that long. That was a long time for no sound. 5 minutes? Wow. Apologize about that, but what's happening, the most important thing is we're getting a big jump here. And what I was saying is I put the prediction for this to happen maybe and get resistance so we could come all the way down. So that's what I've been saying this entire time. And it's weird, right? All of a sudden on the 4-hourly, what is happening? Well, we're getting some little bit of some stoppage here. So what I don't know could happen, that would be the question. A lot of people want to know what is happening next. Well, the FOMO's real. If you look at the total crypto market cap, 1.71 trillion, and now is the time to hit the like button, please. I'm sure I said that 15 times. And I would appreciate it because it gets the algorithm through the roof. You can see the volume coming in, finally back in the 1.7 ETF approvals here. All this kind of thing is happening. And people want to know many things, right? We're going to talk about a lot of things today if we can. What's going on, Rising Sun? We were doing 5 minutes without sound. This is kind of bad, so I have to find a way to delete some of the video. I can do that later in edit. But why is Solana's price going up today? Well, Solana is witnessing a price recovery after 5-hour network outage on February 6th. So it's pretty insane to read all this stuff. But according to CoinShares, reporting Solana investment products welcomed 13.4 million inflows, surpassing Ethereum and Avalanche, which saw 6.4 and 1.3. Let's pay attention to what we're reading here. 13.4. Avalanche must have been 1.3. Ethereum is getting smacked times 2, okay? It's showing, even with the outage, even showing how shitty Solana can be, it's getting its community up. That's something to pay attention to. I just want you to know that. And it seems like every time we buy Matic at the 77 cents, 70-something cents, right, we prevail. I don't know if I could keep repeating enough of that. What do we talk about? BNB, right? We talk about, it's not up here. I feel like I'm watching my charts. Binance, every single time. Every time I buy that price, it goes up, Binance. I don't understand it. Every time it's around the 300, I've been buying, dollar cost averaging. And then every time it gets above about 311, 3 something, I've been selling, right? You can see what happened if you sold here at 311 and then you rebought the dip. It just really has been happening. I'm just letting people know it's not financial advice. It's my strategy. We never buy in this candle right now, but this is something that's happening. It's finally breaking above resistance. That's been a little bit here that we've been having problems, probably coming all the way back through to 319, 320. So probably keep coming. But I just want people to understand what is happening. So that's interesting. 13.5 million inflow. Wow. In the past week. That's insane, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that keeps happening. That means next week, another 14 or whatever. Close or more than what Ethereum and they're doing. So let's see what's going on. Let's pay attention to the chart, actually. So the last week's inflow, they're minus 0.64. And you can see what's going on between Bitcoin, Solana, Binance. I love it. Binance just staying steady. I don't know what that's all about. But Cardano's in the mix. XRP is in the mix. So you can see what's going on. It's pretty interesting. But you can see how it took over against all of them. So digital asset investment products saw large inflows totaling 708 million last week. Pretty interesting. 800 million. I find that kind of interesting, right? The numbers are only about 92 million off. 800 million tokens this month will be unlocked. We talked about that as well in the previous video, so if you're interested in that, go back and watch it. But very important to see what's going on with the daily, right? The daily chart. Do we continue to go up? It's 10 hours and 38 minutes. So 10 hours and 38 minutes to find out if we keep going all the way up to here where I predicted. That would be insane, right? And we'd be on fire. So I do expect maybe perhaps we can keep doing that, but be careful. I have a possibility of some resistance coming in here, and we'll see what happens. My buyback price to get back into this could be somewhere around here, the 43,000 price. So if we are getting an opportunity now to buy back, that could be where I think we're going. I'll race this because I don't believe this is going to happen. The volume and everything's coming in. I don't think we're going to see any of these low prices again. But anywhere from here to here, 40 let's say 42,000, if you can see here on this bottom lip, it's very volatile, okay? You have to understand what happens. I'm going to show you on a particular asset what's going on and what I think is going to explode next. And I think it's polygonmatic. And once we see the chart, I'll know. And go to the 4-hourly. When you see 4-hourly up and down movement like this, and you can see here on this particular indicator, it's pretty wild because it's saying, what is it telling me here? It's saying that the uptrend is weak. So that got me a little interested here. The uptrend is weak, but the volume's coming in on this particular area, and you can see we're overbought here. So Bitcoin eventually is going to start coming down, and my buyback interesting price would be somewhere around here. I'm very interested at the 43,000. Like I said, not financial advice, my particular strategy. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm looking forward to this bounce down if we can. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I'm looking at 43.6. That's really something I'll be watching. We'll see 43.6. So we'll see some volatility. It is, coming into a weekend. So by Sunday, this may take 4 days. But if we start developing some support right here above here, this is where I'm going to smile. So that's what I'm looking for actually to happen. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. We got a few opportunities here. That would be very, very, very bullish if that happened. I would be very excited if I saw that. So what I do is I come back to these charts. I'm obviously lucky enough to be able to do this. And I look to see what starts happening. And you got to pay attention. I'm the only one. If you want a screenshot, maybe it helps you. But pay very close attention to each level of what's going on. You can see here, definitely overbought. So at this point in time, when you see breaking out, you start buying and you're on leverage, you're going to start selling out somewhere around this red line. If it went over, well, you can't get upset, but you got to watch here. We could be building support here like a little snake, like we'll see what happens. 44.3 is very important support for me. What's up, Tommy? Nice to have you in the super chat. Just telling everyone what I expect possibilities to happen. We can come all the way down to 43,000. This is nowhere near out of the woods of what can happen, so please be careful. But I do think that the next leg up will be beautiful. Once we come down and correct like or whatever we get here, it is going to be the next leg up. You know how this bullish momentum works. I'm very excited for it. Total crypto market cap did move. That's very exciting. And why is it every single time MicroStrategy buys more crypto, the price jumps significantly? Starting to wonder. Hit the like and subscribe, please. Now is the time to support the channel. I do appreciate it. Follow us on Instagram if you do not. IG is a good time. We have some fun here. February 6, 2024. So it's insane. Another 37 million. And what happens? Well, MicroStrategy just kills it again. So Ethereum, ETFs, delays, probably not a bad thing. We'll just see what happens. I mean, we're not going to rush everything in the crypto space, but just keeping you up to date. We were talking about this breakout pattern. We were waiting for that. We talked about all the unlocked tokens. So if you're interested this month, I can probably go over it really quick, but we have February 11th. We're getting ready to go, so please hit the like button. February 11th, we have Aptos coming out, unlocking some. So what is that? That's in 3 days. We have that coming. We have some pretty fun things coming. Valentine's Day, if you're interested, we have Sandbox. They should do something for Valentine's Day, Sandbox. So Sandbox, I challenge you. You should actually do something. 88 million. At the current prices of the tokens worth, they will be representing 9% of the token circulation supply. That's a decent amount. So that'll be interesting to see coming February 14th. That's just 6 days away, less than a week. And February 21st coming later on, we have Avalanche. Avalanche seems to be giving out the most unlocked tokens out of everything here. You can see they're unlocking a total worth of 344 million versus 800 total being unlocked of all the crypto. So you could just do that math real quick, and that's a pretty good over a 1/3. So that's a lot. You can see that's almost half if you really want to talk about it, like 45%, let's say. So 45% of all the tokens being unlocked is Avalanche. So not for nothing, wink, wink. Pay attention to what Avalanche is going to be doing. If this starts falling, because like I said, there could be a bearish sentiment towards this, I may be buying the shit out of Avalanche. There'll be nothing wrong with Avalanche if it starts dumping. It's just that this is what's going on. So finally, on February 28th, Optimism, not the last day of the month. We do have 29 days in February, but they will be unlocking 24 million. If you're interested in these videos help you. Please smash that like button. Let me know if you are interested in some of this, or if you have a cryptocurrency you want to go over yourself. I used to work here in this crazy environment, Wall Street, Pete, New York Mercantile Exchange here. It was a very, very difficult place to work. You had to be very high pace. You had to pay attention. Little stupid minor mistakes. It could have been. It's not terrible once you get a I guess that's everything, right? Once you get used to it, you get a habit, you get into doing something every day, into the gist of things. It's just learning. And once you finally understand it, but this was a place that you would get the heebie-jeebies, you would get stressed out, you get anxiety. It's not really for everyone. But the thing is just like everything in life, you practice, you get good at it. Eventually, you get comfortable, and then finally, you start excelling and you start killing it, right? And that's what we did when we were here. Started working out, making $20,000 a year on Wall Street, $27,000, right around, I want to say 2001, 2000, if I was correct. No, 2001, yes. I say that because it was after 9/11, so that makes sense. Right after 9/11, I started working here, trading in the natural gas pit, learning how to do all this shit. Working in the pit, working with several brokers, companies. I basically started working for myself. I had to bust my ass. Just like I started doing with the YouTube channel, to work for myself, help you guys out. We want to go over the crypto space. We're building a community. I love all of this. This is very, 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 very fun. I wanted to say more adjectives than that, but point is that we used to work here, and this was a very, very difficult place to survive in, and I excelled. I was one of the very last people to leave. There's now the Van Gogh Museum. There's artwork. It's crazy. 4 flags up in each corner of where this is. Started making $28,000 a year. Do you know it fucking costs $5,000 a year just to get to this biatch in New York? Yeah, so I was really taking home like $20,000. It was really tough, and I didn't understand it. I was like, I work on Wall Street and I'm struggling. Well, quickly after that, they seen I was very, here every day on time, making it every day, working hard, doing everything I had to do, learning all the whole, the whole lingo. You have to learn a whole new language. What happened was basically I excelled and I started making $48,000. And I was like, oh, wow, this is cool. And then before you know it, I was over 6 digits, working almost a decade here, making a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't get to invest any of that money really where I wanted to or what I wanted to do. I lived off it after we got, let go because everything went digital. You know what happened? This happened. Cryptocurrency, I didn't really know. Right about the time we lost our jobs, cryptocurrency was coming out. I found this to be very interesting. I don't know. I guess maybe you guys do too if you're still hanging in there. So this is kind of what happened. Cryptocurrency replaced my fucking job. I was going to be a millionaire. All of the people you see here, that's a lot of fucking people on that screen. 90% of them, if not higher, were millionaires. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I was that close. I was that close to being a millionaire. I was getting ready to trade. I had you had to have a margin of $50,000 in the bank. I had that, of course. I was getting ready to trade big time money, getting ready to learn, right? You had to have that margin in case, if anyone trades on leverage, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That money will get liquidated. Options, futures, contracts, things like that, depending on how hostile you traded, And that was completely up to you, so you were in control of your money. Some people came in there, they were millionaires, and they got fed. They got hand-fed. I'm telling you how this works. Oh, it's a crazy place to be. So if you made a lot of friends there, which I had a lot of friends there, hopefully would have got hand-fed in the beginning to teach me how to make it work so I can get some money to lose. It was a wild place. I'm telling you, it was sick. So remember, buy the dip. It's never a bad time to invest, but you must dollar cost average in. If you put $2,000, $10,000 in immediately, you are risking it every time. You got to understand that. You must understand that. So if you're going to risk $2,000, how about you just put $200 in and watch? You know what the problem is? We're human and we can't wait. We can't wait to see results. And then once we see the results off the $200, and we're only making 10%, and it's $20. We're miserable. I'm like, if we put the 10 in, we would have $100 right now. $100 for 10 grand. Yeah, well, you didn't. And you know what the problem is you're getting greedy because what happens is you go down minus 20, and then you get pissed off, and it's like, well, you didn't listen. Dollar cost average. You have to dollar cost average. Dollar cost average means every month, on the second of the month, I get a paycheck that I know I have extra money. I buy Bitcoin. Every month. You hear what I said? The second day of the month, I buy Bitcoin. That's what I'm going to do. And you stick to the plan. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you that you need to find one of these ideas and stick to it. So what you should do if you're sitting here watching videos and you really don't know what investment to get into, you should start paying attention to Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, XRP, Avalanche, right? Avalanche is going to start going down. Avalanche is unlocking almost $350 million. When it unlocks $350 million and puts it into circulation, it stops and, well, there's so much of it. Who the fuck wants it? There's no scarcity. That price may come down. There's nothing wrong with Avalanche when it starts falling. You know what's going to be wrong with it? You're not buying enough of it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So you have to take advantage of certain situations. How many times does Avalanche unlock almost 400 million? I don't know any other time it did that. So you have to pay attention to your situations, your surroundings, do your research, appreciate this video, and go, holy shit, this guy is probably onto something. I like money. I'm sure you like money. You wouldn't be on this channel if you didn't. And cryptocurrency. I'm sure you like all those things. I love cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is an opportunity that I did not have in my 20s. If I had cryptocurrency in my 20s, I'd be rich. Be very, very, very fucking rich. Now, I'm comfortable. I'm happy where I am, but I want to be rich. I want to be very, very, very fucking rich. And I'm sure you do too. So we have to stay involved. We have to do our own research. We have to pay attention and basically see what's our surroundings. That's why I say, when you want to get involved into cryptocurrency and you're all excited and like, oh, this is the next bonk or this is the next whatever, you have to find out, where is it coming from? What blockchain is it off of? Tokenomics. Where is it? Is it an Ethereum project? What does it do for Ethereum? Does it really help Ethereum, or are we just bullshitting here? Next, who are the creators behind it? Is it John Carney from SafeMoon, who sits in a trailer 20 years ago before crypto? I want to know what the fuck you were doing before crypto. What's your name? This is an interview. I'm interviewing. I'm buying an asset. I'm putting my money in. I want to be successful. I'm not just throwing shit in the wind. If I'm going to do that, I might as well go and stop on the top of New York City and literally just throw my fucking money off the top of the Empire State Building and say, here, I just hope one of my friends catch it. Like, what? Like, really, it's that stupid. We have to do our own research. It's so important. People don't get it. Ethereum is excellent. All the negativity, I think it stopped on Ethereum, right? No one's talking shit about Ethereum anymore. Ethereum does every damn thing cryptocurrency could possibly need. Ethereum's it. Cardano's right behind it, doing the same kind of things, but a little different. Solana, same sort of thing. The network goes down, the price goes up. I don't understand. That's how strong the community is. I'm trying to update with what's going on around us from a real guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, some people need to hear this in this sort of way. Other people, they want to see the charts, they want to hear technicals, but some people like this, they like this part. They want to hear from another human being on what really is going on. So, getting back to everything I said before we ramble too much, I'm going to pay attention to Avalanche a little more because, that's something definitely to talk about. So Avalanche, coming up soon, is going to be unlocking a lot. We're at $35, and looks like we're forming a double top there. Actually, does not look great, but it has not spiked or done anything, actually. Avalanche ain't doing jack. Look at this. I want to go back real quick before we leave. This is interesting, guys. Right? Isn't that interesting to you? Bitcoin is flying. But yet, Avalanche is in the red. It's already starting. It's already starting. Discount on all Avalanche. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. But I'll tell you right now, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So that may be a lot of money, actually, to some people. I think that's a lot for Avalanche. Considering before this Head and Shoulders, when we're looking at the inverse, we came all the way down to 27. But you can see what's going on. Looks like a big right shoulder's getting ready to explode. Let me get the Polygon Matic. We're out of here because I promised some people that. But this is what's happening for Avalanche. Just want you to know there's a big dip coming. But the main long term is up. It's going to explode. Oh, wow, it's hung on too long. Something like that's going to happen. I don't know why. Getting a little laggy. The VPN. They have a VPN and it kills us. But I think that's what we're doing here. We're going to come down, touch support one last time, get a double bottom probably at 33. This is Avalanche now. Could get worse because of what I'm talking about, the tokens unlocking, but I'm pretty excited for this moment coming. So I would just pay close attention here. We're seeing what's going on. $40, $40.50 for Avalanche seems to be a big problem. We cannot get past there. So I would definitely strongly pay attention to the $40.60. That's where I would be getting some Avalanche out if you are buying this dip coming forward. So pretty much all I have to say there. Polygon Matic, let's do it before we go. Same sort of thing. It's interesting, right? Bitcoin's getting a real heavy jump. And look at some of these assets. It's kind of weird. I find it weird. I'm going to continue to pay attention to that. I hope you do too. Something is going on. There's a reason why Obviously, this has been going up for the last 16 hours or so. We've been a little over that, 20 hours, looking pretty strong. So you can see what's happening. We're reflecting back down. Could easily come all the way through, back down to 79 cents. This may be the last time to buy Polygon Matic in the 70s for a while. So just letting you know. Just letting you know. Because the more and more we test this upside here, the more and more we keep testing, and what is that? That's like the 97 cent range. You can see it. It wants to get to the 110, but what happens is we just keep testing, and sooner or later, this is going to break very, very strong, and you're going to get your parabolic. It's not even going to see 110, and that's pretty much how it works. So we'll see what's going on. But Polygon Matic seems to be something boring sideways action, up and down roller coaster rides. I'm pretty excited for this momentum. I'm sorry for the little jibber jabber. We're excited this morning of, the channel's growing. I appreciate everyone so much. And I feel like I need some people to know, what's the background of this channel? What is the background of me? Where'd we come from? Because some people think it's fake. And, it's easy to say where you've been. So just watch the channel, enjoy it. I hope you guys appreciate the content. The total crypto market cap keeps rising. So as long as we keep seeing good price movement and good volume, actually, I think we're going to be fine. The FOMO is real. Remember, there is a FOMO. And I want to say about 3 weeks right before the halving, it usually gets a little insane. And right now we're about 10 weeks out, I think, just about. So we got 7 more weeks to go, maybe. Is that what that is? So what's 2 more months from now? March, April, yeah. Wow. So we'll see what happens. It's a little exciting. I'm getting excited thinking about cryptocurrency really thriving here. ETF is approved. A lot of people thought that we'd be at 100,000 or above since then. I think we're going to retrace here, get a next leg up. Like I said, the title says that we're, my buyback. I'm thinking my buyback is at the circle spot of 44.3. And Michael Saylor, for some reason, every time Michael Saylor buys, time that guy buys, man, he buys at the right time. February 6th, he bought. And let me tell you what price. What was the lowest price February 6th? I'm just curious. Because right now it's 44,800 is the price. February 6th, the lowest price for Bitcoin was 42,500. This guy kills me. And it's right in the symmetrical pattern before it broke out. Like, how do you know? Like, right before. 43,000, and I'll tell you what the price was for us to know that we were breaking out. It was 43.3. Once we were breaking above 43,400, it was off to the races there. Bitcoin was gone. It's unbelievable, but the FOMO is real. We keep going. We're going to pay attention to resistance support. If we can flip that now, and the next bottom price could be around that 43, and we start showing major support and getting boring again, and it pops up, well, you already know what's happening. So we saw the right shoulder. We called it. We saw the symmetrical pattern for you, showing you in the beginning of the video of how important that was. I don't think I ever showed that symmetrical pattern to you guys or shared it with you, and I forgot a couple days ago, even almost a week ago, I was looking at the chart. I seen the pattern developing, and I was like, oh, that's got a lot to go. And I decided to share it with you yesterday, and this is why you hit the like and subscribe. So I hope you appreciate it very much. Hugo even said, shit, I'm going to watch this twice. I bet your ass he watched it and knew exactly what was going on. I'd love to hear from him. You guys, I'd love to hear from any one of you. Let me know. Did you see that pattern coming? Did it help you? Did you watch it? Did you say, holy cow, Wall Street Pete said it? This is the moment? I'm just very curious because I know I did it. And I'm sitting here smiling, and I had friends come over, and they're like, why are you smiling? You look like a crackhead. I'm smiling because I'm happy. Why are you happy? This man's making money. I didn't say that, but I'm sitting here over here, I'm just sitting there, just jumping back and forth like an idiot. And they're like, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Oh, there's lots wrong with this guy. There's lots right also. You guys have a fantastic day. Going to one of my most favorite restaurants in the world, Italian restaurant in Red Bank. Oh, I cannot wait to get there. You guys have a fantastic day. Be careful trading, and please smash that like button. Take care.